We see the headlines often these days about police using deadly force. And you may wonder if there's another way, something less lethal, but still effective.
An Arizona company is marketing a new weapon for the police utility belt, one that was recently used successfully here in Minnesota. Tom Lydon with the new device that would make Batman proud.
Sit down. You're going to get BolaWrapped if you don't sit down.
It's the kind of encounter cops dread. In Virginia, Minnesota last month, an unarmed man on a psych hold walks out of a hospital when officers unveil a new weapon.
Bola!
It's called the BolaWrap, a device that shoots an 8-foot Kevlar rope that wraps around a suspect, immobilizing them, allowing police to safely approach and slap on the cuffs.
I sat there after the demonstration and said, "This is phenomenal."
Virginia's police chief bought the product for her department a year ago for $1,500. This was the first deployment. That is one of those situations that can go bad in so many ways.
Absolutely. In a split second, you can be on the hands-on fighting and, escalating up to a taser to even worse.
Like the situation in St. Paul last weekend, when police shot an unarmed and naked man. The officer fired 3 days later. The BolaWrap seems like something straight out of comic books, something Batman or Spider-Man might use. But the inspiration came from Spanish bolas or boladeros used to capture animals.
The BolaWrap is like throwing handcuffs on someone from a distance. It's a remote restraint device that works from 10 to 25 feet.
Tom Smith is the man who launched the Taser stun gun 20 years ago. He left Taser a few years ago and is now running Wrap, which saw its stock price skyrocket in the days after the killing of George Floyd.
If you look at all of the protests since the tragic George Floyd incident, what are they looking for? They're looking for a change.
And Wrap has been aggressive in marketing its device to police as a way to handle encounters with the mentally ill. And they get plenty of free publicity from the media.
That is when deputies deployed the BolaWrap restraint device.
Police were able to detain him.
Full disclosure, Wrap pitched Fox 9 and other local media about the Virginia-Minnesota case. There is clearly big money to be made in what some call the police industrial complex.
Has anyone been injured with this product, the Wrap, yet?
The closest we've had is the actual hook going into the skin. The gentleman in Virginia actually got a scratch on his hand from one of the fish hooks.
Officers are trained to aim for the area between the wrists and elbows, or even the legs. Minneapolis police equipped 25 officers with BolaWraps last year in a pilot project, but there were only 2 deployments, and both failed. An MPD spokesperson saying the devices are less effective with a moving target. The company admitting BolaWrap works 80 to 90% of the time at a distance of 10 to 25 feet.
There is no magic bullet, as much as we all would like to believe there is.
Still, the company considers BolaWrap a potential game changer. But people thought that about Taser too. Every invention comes with its promise and perils. Then again, police and the public alike already know the worst case scenario. Tom Lydon, Fox 9.